Hello, hello. Hey, Wanda. We're just gonna take the baguette out of the oven. It's perfectly brown here, fresh homemade French baguette. This over here to cool off. How is everyone? Hey, Rose Quartz, hello. Hit that like button on the way in. I have the camera angled down so you guys can see the stove better, but yeah. Hello. Guys ready to make some paella? All right. I better grab my reading glasses here. Happy Sunday. Hello, everyone. Ready to make some Spanish paella? I apologize for the delay. Scully could not make it today. She was pretty tired after having to put out all of her videos on her channel last night. So it's probably better, for her to stay home if she's not feeling 100%. So I had to take a little extra time to do my prep work. And we're gonna grab a tarot oracle card to see how this recipe is gonna go. I'll be right back. Let me grab my deck. Hello. How is everybody? All right, let's see how this recipe is gonna go here. Let's pull a card from the oracle here. Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. I know the camera's at a weird angle, but I want you guys to see the cooking. Hey, Leon. Hey, Nisi. All right, let's see how this recipe is gonna go here. We're gonna pull a card out. The King, authority and diplomacy. I'm the king and the queen in the kitchen today. Divine masculine emperor energy. Authority and diplomacy. Well, at least Spirit thinks we know what the hell we're doing today, right? Hello. Hello. Thank you, LV. Thank you. I actually had to fix my makeup. I was chopping up an onion for the paella and started just tearing up really, really bad. Normally onions don't make me cry, but yeah, one of these days I want to make the onions cry. Okay, well, I am super excited. We already took the baguette out of the oven. It's cooling over there. That was a 2-day project. Over here in my pan, I have some low sodium chicken stock with some saffron and a little extra water. This is going to be what we're going to be cooking our boreal rice in and everything. Over here on the side, I've got some cut up chicken tenderloin, andouille sausage, shrimp, and some clams. And the clams are already cooked. That's all I could find at the store. I've got my veggies here, my tomatoes, my seasoning blend, which is lemon juice, garlic, parsley, olive oil. We are using Spanish red saffron, #1 grade. This is a 5-gram container. It's the good stuff. It's the real stuff. So got our saffron. Saffron is key for paella. And of course, we've got some really good Hungarian sweet paprika to put in there and garlic and everything. So let me consult the recipe book and see how we begin. Because I have not made this dish since 2008. It's the last time I made paella. So here we go. All right. All right, so basically what we're going to do is they want us to put some olive oil in here. I would say about 3 tablespoons. And we're going to heat up the olive oil on medium heat because we're going to cook the chicken and then the sausage, set that aside. I am not going to cook the shrimp. The shrimp I'm going to put in at the end. They want you to pre-cook the shrimp. I'm not going to do that because my shrimp are small and shrimp cook up really, really quick. Okay. Should do a little flamenco dance in the kitchen. Little rumba. While I'm waiting for my olive oil to get warm. Oh, too funny, too funny. We're just gonna get our olive oil heated up here. I do not have a paella pan, so I'm just using the biggest skillet that I have. It's deep. I don't need the heat on, right? Yes. Where's my matador when I need him? There's going to be a bullfight breaking out in this kitchen. Okay. Wait for our olive oil to get hot here. How is everyone? Thanks for joining. Hit that like button on the way in. We are going to be doing a tarot reading afterwards. Did you say bats? I have a bat. Have you ever been to the zoo or the museum? They've got moldoramas. My bat has sisters and brothers. Scully has one of them, and someone else has the other. But this I got at a trip to the Milwaukee County Zoo while I was having a little visit with my friend Scully. Isn't he cute? All right, enough shenanigans. Let's see what's... You know your oil is hot if it starts kind of shimmering, and mine isn't quite there yet. It's almost, but not quite. You want it nice and hot. Hi, Diana. Hey, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Hi, Catherine. I'm glad you joined. All right, let's throw this chicken in here. I haven't had any wine yet. I am gonna put some wine in here. The recipe does not call for wine, but I'm gonna throw in a cup of really nice Pinot Grigio once we get this going. Okay, so we're cooking our chicken. I have about 4 chicken tenderloins cut up into bite-sized pieces here. I'm going a little heavier on the seafood than the meat. Oh yeah, it's like watching paint dry. This is why I wanted to have everything prepped so that we weren't spending an hour. Yep, it's got chicken and veal sausage, shrimp, and clams. Traditional Spanish paella. I love doing paella because it's a complex dish with lots of flavor, but it's very versatile. You can pretty much put anything you want. It's almost like jambalaya, you know? It's like you put everything but the kitchen sink in here. It's gonna taste good. We're just gonna get our chicken cooked here, get it brown, sort of brown. Okay, now this sounds like 70s porn music right here. I'm waiting for the guy to come in with the huge mustache. Dressed up like the UPS man, I don't know. My friend Bob suggested that I do these cooking shows topless and capitalize on my looks, but you know what? I told my son most of my audience is, you know, heterosexual women, and I get enough trolls who comment when I show just a little bit of cleavage. Like, I'm not like frickin' Dolly Parton with my frickin' boobs spilling out over my clothing. I'm very small. I'm like a 34B on top. So, you know, and it's always women trolls. Like, I can see your boobies. Well, what grown-ass woman calls your breasts boobies? You shouldn't be looking at my tits. You're supposed to be watching the tarot reading. Oh, I know. It's like I get freaking jealous haters all the time. I'm like, people are so prudish. I'm like, their breasts. Every woman's got them. Get over it. It's not like I said. I'm little. There's nothing to show. Anyways, we're cooking our chicken first, and we're gonna pull this out, set it aside. I just want to get it cooked so it's not pink. And I'm using chicken tenderloins. The chicken. Swedish chef. Sous chef back over there. Mr. Food, you see that? I remember Mr. Food. No, was it Mr. Food? No, there's another one. Used to be like, you see that? He was on before Mr. Food, right? Lord, can you imagine being quarantined with me 24/7? Never a dull moment, let me tell you. Alright, this chicken is good, so I'm going to pull this off and we're going to set it aside. Oh, we got some escapees here. Back in there. Now we're going to cook up our sausages. Our sausages, which are, I'm using Andeel style turkey sausage. I could not find real Andeel sausage at my grocery store because of all the hoarders. Freaking, I couldn't even find the freaking package of ground beef for hamburger. We're just gonna get these hot, get them brown. Yeah, it's cold here, but it's going to get warm during the week. And I'm using about 6 ounces of sliced Andeel sausage for those of you who are writing this stuff down. Smell-o-vision, right? I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. This is one of the things I do once a month is I do a live cooking and tarot show on Sunday. My new place has a gas range, which I haven't cooked with gas in many, many years. So it's going to be a bit of a switch for me. But yeah, look for that in May. Just want to get our sausage a little brown here. Just let it get happy. I think we should crack open this bottle of wine. I'm using Cedar Creek Winery. It's a local winery. They're Pinot Grigio for the paella, but I'm gonna have just a little bit. I'm not gonna drink a lot. Salud. Oh, that's lovely. is a semi-dry white wine, fruity, very nice. It'll go perfectly in the paella. I might have to make some blood orange and peach sangria later. Should be lovely. All right, these guys in here. Oh, I want to wipe that off. I don't want a grease fire here. Gotta be super, super careful. That's how grease fires start, is when you get a little bit that drips off the pan and then poof, you got a frickin' inferno. That would not be good. All right, let's see what the next step is here. I think we're gonna be cooking up some pepper and onion here. Juice heat to medium low, onion and bell pepper. Then the tomatoes, and then the paprika. So we're gonna turn our heat to medium low. I'm using about a cup of chopped onion, or half of a large Spanish onion. The recipe calls for 2 cups. I don't like that much onion. I like it to be there, but I don't want the dish to be overwhelmed with onion. And then we're gonna add our bell pepper. I used 1 large bell pepper that's diced up. My onion is finely chopped. And we're supposed to saute this for about 15 minutes until they start getting soft and shiny. Hi, Norman. Welcome in. Thank you for the donation, Lisa. $1.49. Sounds like Price is Right. The grocery store game where you have to guess the price. Oh, how much is this arboreal rice? Oh, is it high or low? Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Thank you for that, Lisa. I appreciate it. This wine was $1.49. Holla for $1. Shake it for $1. Make you holla for $1. Hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome all the newbies. Stick around for the collective tarot reading afterwards. Thank you for the donation. Got another $1.49. My value is increasing. I love it. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, I didn't even have to take my top off. Hi, Pauline. Hey, Casey. There's my girl. Niecy's here, LV's here. Can you guys hear the music okay? I have a black kitty too. My black kitty hissed at me. I tried to pet her this morning and she was not having it. She's like, bitch, just give me my food bowl, put down the food, and get the hell out of here. She did not want to be petted this morning, little shit. All right, so what I got going on here with the onion and the bell pepper, I think looks really good. I don't want my veggies mushy. I want them to have a little bit of a bite to them yet. So I don't want to overcook them. Where the hell are my glasses? Okay, so it's saying to add the tomato, paprika, and the garlic. Okay, so you got a can of diced tomatoes with their juice. Everything's tip-top, ship-shape. And let's see, it calls for, where's my paprika? 1 teaspoon of paprika. Teaspoon of paprika. I'm using a beautiful Hungarian sweet paprika. You're supposed to be able to take the whole lid off of these cans for scooping, but I can never get them off without spraining a finger. Here we go. And then a shit ton of minced garlic goes in here. 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, which is probably going to be what I've got left in this jar. Besides what I've got in, yeah, we're just going to throw the rest of this whole freaking jar in here. I am so thankful to be single because the amount of garlic in this dish could kill a few vampires. Speaking of which, I did watch Svengoolie, Curse of Dracula last night. It was awesome. Christopher Lee. Except he got killed when they pulled the curtains down in the castle and the sunlight killed him. And a silver cross. Lisa, are you leaving me? Thank you for the donations, you guys. I appreciate it. Here's some more romantic 70s porn music for your listening pleasure. This is supposed to be flamenco. Bam. More like Flintstones. Bam, 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 bam. Reminds you of your parents. My mom and dad listened to Motown. Estas tane. My Spanish is terrible. My French is better. But Emerald is Portuguese. I don't get flagged. No, because it's just generic music. This is all generic. I found some 10 hours of flamenco music on another YouTube channel, and that's what I'm playing. He had you watch End of Days. And my mom and dad used to have a condo in Puerto Vallarta years ago. So we've got our onion, our bell pepper, our tomatoes, our garlic, and our paprika getting all excited here in this flavored jacuzzi. It's starting to look sexy, you guys. Our baguette was taken out of the oven earlier. This took me literally 2 days just to make one frickin' baguette from scratch, but it's gonna be delicious. Yeah, I only have half a bottle of Kung Fu Girl left. I probably could have put that in here, but it's too sweet for this. The Pinot Grigio is going to be really good. It is very good. It's like if you're going to cook with wine, make sure it's something that you would actually drink. Don't buy cheap cooking wine. Just don't. It's like crap. Let's see what the next step is here. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 cups of our Oreo rice is going to go in here next, and then the meat, we're going to do the seafood toward the end. My clams, you can use clams or mussels. My clams were already pre-cooked, so those will just need to be heated up. My God, they package the hell out of this stuff. Like, you could throw this at a robber and like kill somebody. It's like a solid brick of arboreal rice. But we want 3 cups of it. And if there's any left, I might be able to make risotto later. I bet you this package is going to give me 3 cups. rice, cook for a minute. It might be a little bit short on the rice, but hey, this is all they had left at the store. I got one of the last 2 boxes of arboreal rice on the shelf. So we're gonna stir this and it's gonna cook for a minute. And since I'm a little short on my rice by probably half a cup, I'm gonna not put in all of the broth that I made with the saffron. And we're supposed to cook this for a minute. It's already soaking up the tomato and onion and garlic juices. Nummy, nummy. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the donations, you guys. You guys are awesome. Yes, I will post the recipe as I always do. I will post it in the comments section. It's a very long recipe. Yep. It is perfect for, this is great for a big Sunday dinner. Hey, Gina. This is great for when you've got company, if you have a cooking club. I told Scully's gonna come for dinner later. I told her to bring containers for the leftovers. You're gonna make it tomorrow? Awesome. I love it when you guys take my recipes and you make them. Oh, Cindy. All right, we are now going to add the herb blend. So over here we've got a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, and a 1/4 cup of dried parsley. If you have fresh parsley, you want a cup of chopped fresh parsley. I did not have fresh parsley. Dried herbs are stronger than fresh, so we're going to put this in here. More garlic, more lemon, parsley, and then the broth that I've got made over here, but I'm not going to add all of it. I am going to put in a cup of this Pinot Grigio. Don't worry, the alcohol will cook off. And then we're going to add some of the saffron chicken broth. I'm just going to dip my I didn't have enough rice, so I'm just going to put in about 3 cups of my broth. And what I'll do is I will freeze the stock later for use another time. But look how the saffron colored my measuring cup. All right. So just going to give this a gentle stir. I'm using the biggest frying skillet that I have because I don't have a paella pan. I haven't made this dish since, like I said, 2008. Because it's labor intensive. And now that I'm just single, I don't cook like I used to. So we're gonna what's gonna happen is this rice, the arboreal rice, is gonna soak up all of this liquid. And I'm cooking on medium heat right now. And this has to come up to a boil. And you want to keep stirring it. Well, it says frequently stirring, but cooking it for about, we're going to bring it to a boil, and then it's got to cook for 10 minutes. You pre-cook your rice. Yeah, I like to do it in here because of all the flavor. What we're doing is we're layering flavor here. A little bump and grind for you here. Yeah, paella is a little bit different. Okay, so we're basically cooking the rice and all of this flavor. It's going to be a beautiful, colorful dish. Need another refill on the wine here, just a little bit. Just a little, and then we're going to put this away so I'm not looking at it and tempted further. Because before we know it, the whole bottle will be gone. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday, you guys. Yeah, our liquor stores are open. Yes, my exotic dancing. I just don't have a pole in my kitchen. If I had a pole in the kitchen, well, you know, game on. You guys would have to make it rain up in here. Good night, Merkan. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I'll post this for replay later. Hi, John. Hello. Yeah, if they shut down now, it's bad enough the bars and restaurants are closed, but if they shut down the liquor stores, that would be really, really bad. Oh, I didn't. Aw, poor Cindy. I will send prayers for her. Donation for a pole in the kitchen. Yes. Hey, pole dancing is really good exercise. Some of the restaurants that are doing curbside pickup, they're like making do-it-yourself brandy old fashioned and I forget what other cocktail kits. Yep, at the new house. New pole. My kitchen's pretty big, but there's not a lot of counter or cabinet space, so I have to improvise. There's space, but for whatever reason, I don't know, the way it's the old 1919 French um, duplex, and I'm going to be in the upper unit. I mean, it's so old, it's got like the mosaic tile floor in the bathroom and radiator heat. Like we've got a huge like boiler down in the basement, but it's brand new. It's updated. I'll have instead of these horrible laminate counters, I'll have granite counters in my new place. They did a great job renovating it. They kept the history but yet updating it. It's beautiful. I'll give you guys like a virtual tour once I get settled. Yeah, I picked out, so my landlord, when I moved in here, he had like a tiny, old, crappy, white, like dinky apartment sized like fridge and stove and no dishwasher. And for what he's charging for rent here, I could be living in a mansion on Lake Drive. It's ridiculous. So as condition of me taking the place, I'm like, I want, an allowance to get good appliances and hardwood floors and painted. I sort of got a rent from Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. He's like cheap and greedy. Hi, guest. Yeah, I'm really excited and looking forward to moving. My new landlord is a really, really nice guy. And, I've never even met my current landlord. I've never met him in person. All right, we're waiting for this to boil here. And I'm going to use this burner here. So once it comes up to a boil, it needs to cook 10 minutes. So I'll set a timer. It's like watching paint dry. How about if we pull another oracle card? Let's pull another oracle card. Hang on. Before. Oh, on the bottom, by the way, is the hourglass. Time is of the essence. And we're waiting for our paella to come to a boil. A watched pot never boils. So let's pretend we got nothing going on. Let's get distracted. And see, it's starting to bubble. Right, John? All right, let's pull another oracle card. We had the king earlier, authority and diplomacy. Oh shit. This flipped over in the deck, seduction, passion, and romance await. It's a little flamenco lady. Ooh la la. And the forces of nature favor you. Start talking. It's Bud, the talking weed plant. Bottom, you've got the sun. Your perseverance is rewarded. Yeah. Seduction. All right, so now we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And we're going to give this a stir. I can add my, all right, so we can add our chicken back in and our sausage. Have to keep stirring this. And we're going to add the shrimp and the clams last. And the peas. Got peas. Peas. Please pass the peas, please. Smell-o-vision, right? It smells very garlicky, fragrant, tomatoey. It's very unique. Interesting thing is, it doesn't call for any salt or pepper, although you could add some if you wanted to, but you know, this is more of a fresh flavor with the lemon and the garlic and the parsley and the onion and pepper. And I used a low sodium chicken stock. I can't have a lot of salt because it makes me retain water really bad, so I have to be careful. I swear to God, they played this song earlier. They're starting to sound alike to me now. We used to make green mashed potatoes with, we would mash together peas and potatoes. Make green mashed potatoes. Yeah, just get a bag of frozen peas. You only need a cup of peas. If you have to, if you have to use canned peas, go for it. But yeah, peas are a staple here. Okay, and we see more of the rice now. And some of the broth is starting to reduce down. We're just going to let this boil off here. Starting to look like paella. Yep, just drain off the water. You just need a cup of peas. I had some frozen peas left over from a shrimp salad that I made. Thank you for the donations, you guys. And thank you for joining me today. I will post this for replay later for those of you tuning in late. Boy, am I glad I did all the prep work, because we'd still be sitting here cutting up vegetables and meat and peeling shrimp. My sous chef called in sick. Oh, thank you, Lucas. The music is coming from my Beats pill. I've got a tablet on the counter tuned into a flamenco YouTube channel. And it's sitting on my microwave oven behind the tripod. It is seductive. Passion and romance await. Peas in a pod. Yeah, I like baking with gas, but I like cooking with gas and baking with electric. Loretta? Hey, I gotta get exercise. My gym is closed, and it's too cold to go outside for a walk. And don't forget, stick around for the tarot reading after we're done making the paella, okay? I'm gonna go set my cards back on my table. Dance class, right? I'm back. I'm in Wisconsin, and Lucas, I feel like I'm old enough to be your mother. I hope you're at least 40 years old. You're in Wisconsin too? Hey, our paella is starting to thicken up here. I have to stir this because otherwise we're going to have stuff stuck to the bottom of the pan. This is a great way to get a steam facial, by the way. It might make you look a little jaundiced from the saffron, but... Look at this beauty here. This looks beautiful, you guys. I'm gonna bring you down here by the look at that. You see that? You see that? Like Chef Tell, you see that? That's a beautiful thing, and we haven't even added our seafood yet, which is gonna go in next. Okay, I'm gonna add my shrimps. Give these guys a good stir. Shrimp cook really, really quick. So throw those guys in there, kind of get them covered up with the rice. And our clams. with their juices. They're already pre-cooked. Give them a stir. You can use mussels too if you want. If you're using fresh clams, just make sure they're nice and clean and discard any that are open. But I bought these frozen and they're pre-cooked. So those, we'll put those in last, and then we're going to put our peas in. That was my timer. And just kind of stir everything, and we're just going to get it nice and hot. I'm not going to eat this right away, so I'm definitely going to take this off the heat so it doesn't like overcook. So I'm not going to be eating till 4 o'clock when Scully shows up. And you want to take them off the heat when your shrimp is opaque and a little bit pink. You never want to overcook shrimp. They get tough and grainy, tough and mealy. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look how pretty. We eat with our eyes first. We eat with our eyes. It does. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful that I grew up in a restaurant and bar background, that I learned how to cook from my father and my grandmother, and I taught myself how to bake. It's like literally like I am the girl to be quarantined with. Very self-sufficient and reliant. And this is not that expensive of a meal to make. The package of cooked clams was like $3.50 at the grocery store. They had a sale on a big bag of frozen raw shrimp for like $11.99, and I'll probably get like 3 or 4 meals out of that. The rice was like very inexpensive. I want to say this is like maybe $3 for this quality brand. The saffron for 5 grams on Amazon, I think it was like $14.99. This is Spanish #1 grade red saffron. There's quite a bit in here, and it's a lot. Like, you don't need a lot. Like, this will last me for 2 more years. Just got to keep it in a sealed container. But yeah, I mean, this whole meal, which is probably going to serve about 8 people, probably cost maybe $15 to make. I think this is done. Yeah, this is done. So we're going to take this off the heat. I'm going to slide this over here. That's my burner. I'm just going to slide this over here where it's cool. And I'm just going to leave it for now. And we're going to go do your tarot reading. Okay. It is Spanish paella. Let's take another look at it. Look how beautiful. Mmm. Yummy. All right, let's take you guys over to the reading area, and we're gonna do your reading now. I'll have to come back and grab my wine and my water. Yeah, if that's why the delay, I had to delay it by an hour because Scully was gonna come over and help me with the prep, but she had to upload all of her videos on her channel, so she was really, really tired. But she's gonna come over for dinner later. But let me adjust the tripod here, you guys, real quick. We'll leave our flamenco music going in the background. I used to read tarot in a noisy, haunted cigar bar, and crowds and noise don't really bother me. I just need to adjust this camera angle up a bit. If I have to adjust it some more, I will. I think I need to. We'll see what this looks like here. All right. Hang on, let me just light all the candles. And some incense. We're burning some fairy dust. I love my fairy dust. It's got glitter on it. All right. All right, boys and girls, let me plug this charger in so we don't have any interruptions. Well, here we are. Fancy meeting you guys here again. Let me adjust this camera. All right, so how about if we do a love reading for you guys? Would you like that, boys and girls? Should I sound like Mr. Rogers here? Hang on here, I gotta adjust this tripod. All right, let's read into love. So let's see, I know what cards I need that are essential. My water over there. Give me a minute here. Should we read from the Housewives Tarot since we're cooking today? Should we use the Housewives as our clarifying deck? All right. these other decks over here and grab this and this. Oh, thank you, Tuda. I appreciate that. God, it smells so freaking good in here. On the bottom, I just noticed the art of seduction. Look at him. He's like trying to be all stone-faced and stuff. And we had seduction. Look at this. There's some seductive energy here. Passion and romance. Let me grab my music here. I can't hear it over here. Okay. I think when all of this is over, I need to make a trip to Spain. Spain is calling my name. All right, and for the main deck, let's use our good old onto the cards, onto the reading. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Sunday. Our paella is made. Our bread is made. Okay, let's pay attention to the reading now. Okay, let's try to keep the side conversations to a minimum. This Pinot Grigio is amazing, but I might have to go grab the Kung Fu Girl and have a glass of that. I'm like Julia Child. I'm a freaking empress. I'm like Julia Child, Betty Crocker, June Cleaver, Jenna Jameson, and Martha Stewart all wrapped into one. And Judge Judy. Gotta add Judge Judy in there. I know. Okay, I need to go get some Kung Fu Girl. We need to get some Kung Fu Girl. Casey and I are drinking here. Leon, are you joining us with some libations here? All right, we're hitting the Kung Fu Girl again. Let's see if Carlos Spicy Wiener shows up in today's reading. Let me put Kung Fu Girl back in the fridge. Hi. Hello, Himani. Welcome. Swear to God, every time I go in the kitchen, it's like I want to grab a fork and like try the paella, but I'm waiting for Scully to show up. I'm not going to eat without her. All right. Cheers, you guys. Clink, clink. That is delicious. Highly recommend the Kung Fu Girl Riesling. All right, let's pull an oracle card. Okay, I'm going to ask my guardian angels and spirit guides to please open up the portal, allow beings of love and light to step through. Please protect us from any low vibrational or negative energy. May the answers come through for everyone's highest good. We're going to read into divine soulmates, twin flames, life partners. Thank you for blessing me with my divine gift of ability that I can help heal those who need my help. I will it, so be it, so it is. Amen. All right, so for those of you who are new, I am a psychic medium. I have almost 40 years experience professionally. Cards, I like to read cards. I use them as a tool. I read tarot the way no one else does. I read intuitively, but I also know both Thoth and Rider-Waite, like the back of my hand. I can even read regular playing cards, which we might bust out the bicycle deck later. I read tarot and Lenormand and oracle. So we're going to see what's going on in love and relationships, divine soulmates, twin flames, romance, seduction, sexy, life partners, collective love reading. Not all of the messages will be for everyone watching, so please keep an open mind. Welcome to the love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The bar is now open. I'm your entertainment director on this cruise. I know you need to watch some 70s porn. You will laugh your ass off. They didn't shave anything. It's like brown chicken, brown chicken, brown cow. You need to, have you seen the movie Lovelace? It's about Linda Lovelace. She was the star of Deep Throat. Let's see, who was the big male porn star? What the hell was his name? He ended up dying of AIDS. What was his name? He had when I was an exotic dancer, what's his name used to come to our club every year for our anniversary party? Short, dark-haired guy. Yeah, Holmes. Yeah, but then this other one, he's still around. Is it John Holmes? And then, so when I used to be an exotic dancer. Ron Howard was not a porn star. Ron Jeremy used to come to our club every year to do our anniversary party at Silk Exotic. I actually got to dance on stage with Coolio. Coolio came and did one of our anniversary parties, and he me and a couple other girls got picked to dance on stage while he was singing, which is pretty cool. Yeah, John Holmes and Ron Jeremy. All right. Yeah, they even shut down the porn industry. They're not filming any new porns right now. Even legs are closed. They even closed legs. You seen them walking down the street in LA? 333 Make-A-Wish, you guys. It's 133 here. Or 233. Yep, so you know times are bad when the bars, restaurants, and legs are closed. Think of all the poor sex workers out here. I see an explosion in cam girls. All right, let's pull an oracle message. Love reading, please, Spirit. What do we need to know about divine soulmates, twin flames, life partners? We've seen a lot of seduction cards. A lot of seduction. Somebody knows the art of seduction. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to show us. Here we go, you guys. One, day and night. Sun and moon, divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Number one. Bottom to the moon and back. Number 51, 6 energy, balance, harmony, healing. Somebody may have Cancer in their chart. Let's see what these represent. Let's see what the artist intended on. This is a newer deck. I am still getting used to it. I read it intuitively first and then I'll look at the book. So let's see, day and night. Uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. So there's a lot of fear and uncertainty. You need to learn to make peace with not having control, not always being in control. And don't allow fear, insecurity, and worry to bog you down. You need to make peace with uncertainty and make peace with the unknown, okay? And it says, let me get my glasses. See if I look smarter or sexy, or look like a sexy librarian. Somebody's trying to call my business number. My clients know not to call me on my business number unless they have a reading. All right, the girl we see on this card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. Okay. She looks uncertain, as if she has the question in mind but doesn't know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions. Sorry, you guys. It's my Amazon driver. Hang on. Sorry, you guys. Amazon is trying to deliver something. I'm not expecting anything. Sorry. All right, what was I saying here? We're talking about the night and day card, number 1. Okay. Many of us struggle with making decisions. But where there is shadow, there is also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold all of the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. So don't allow fear to, it might be, I don't know, I haven't checked. People are allowing fear to cloud their judgment here. Somebody knows that they need to make a decision here. And, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. We just need to allow spirit to take over. This too shall pass. This is all temporary. Somebody has to make a decision, and they're in a place of fear. They're afraid to make a decision here. Or afraid to do the shadow work because they're afraid of what they're going to uncover within themselves. And then you've got to the moon and back on the bottom of this oracle deck. Okay? Desires, wishes, longings. Look at this woman sitting on a swing shaped like the moon. She gazes longingly into the distance as if she would like to be somewhere else. Although her skirt is made out of feathers, she stays seated and does not fly away. This card speaks about strong desires. Sometimes we crave what we don't have. Instead of taking action, we remain passive and let our dreams fall unknown. Let the powerful magic of the moon reveal any unpredictable desires. Somebody is longing for us. They're longing to be with you, but they're afraid. They're allowing fear to hold them back. They don't want to be alone. They long to be somewhere else. But fear is holding them back from being with the person that they truly want to be with. There's a longing here. Moon energy. Wishes. Got the sun, the moon here. Divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Very strong Cancerian energy here. I didn't even look to see where the moon is located right now, what sign it's sitting in. All right, let's grab a message from this oracle deck here. Thank you for the donations, you guys. Super chat is on. It's in Aries right now, Lucas. Thank you. Lucas, are you a Pisces? I'm picking up really strong Pisces energy from you, Lucas. Gemini. Ah, you're a Twinkie. You're a Twinkie. I'm a Cancer on the Gemini cusp. Geminis are my Twinkies. They're the twins of the zodiac. Aw. You miss your Leo? Aw, Scorpio. Yeah, I've got Leo, rising, and Venus in my chart. New moon in Aries. Yep, we are in Aries season right now. Happy birthday to all of my Aries out there. Aries, your birthday readings of 30 minutes or longer are on sale for $10 off. Just send me an email. Put in the subject line Aries birthday special, and I will send you the information on pricing and how to schedule a private reading with me. That's for people who are Aries sun sign. So if your birthday is between March 20th and April 20th, your birthday readings are on sale, $10 off. Let's grab a fortune card here. Somebody's longing to be with you. They're lonely. They don't like where they're at right now. The talisman, you are destined to succeed. There's the Star of David. You're destined to succeed. On the bottom, you've got the shield. You are safe from harm. So fear not. You're safe from harm. Spirit is watching over you. You could be dealing with someone with past military or police experience. This person may be American, Mexican, Polish, or Serbian. Past military or police background. You're safe from harm. You're going to come out of this okay. They long to be with you. They miss you. You're very seductive. We've got a lot of seductive energy too. All right, let's see what else is going on. Love conquers fear. Yep, and ancestors watching over us. Loved ones on the other side. Spirit, what do we need to know about divine partners, soulmates, twin flames? Casey, never mind. Never mind. We got 7 and 11 energy here right now. Love and light to you too, Pauline. Hi, Catherine. Let's see what's going on here. You must have Pisces in your chart, Lucas. It's actually a top. It's a top. I'm wearing a top and leggings today. Let's see what's going on in love and relationships, divine soulmates, twin flames, life partners. We got 77 people are like all of a sudden like coming in the room. Come on in, you guys. Hit that like button on the way in. Thank you for joining me. All right, we're gonna cut this cake. Off the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. This is time, divine timing, assessment, taking a step back, looking at your past, your present, and your future. Spirit is putting the finishing touches on something that wasn't quite ready. Somebody's looking at the time, energy, and effort that they invested into a situation, wondering if it's ever going to come to fruition. They miss you. They long to be with you. You're a beautiful seductress. And this connection is protected by spirit. This is going to work out. You're destined to succeed. They love you to the moon and back. Bang, zoom, pow, right in the kisser, Alice. To the moon. You guys are like the honeymooners. Alice and Ralph. Oh, hey, Ralph. You guys are like Wilma and Fred Flintstone. You guys go back to the beginning of time. Oh, let's just try to lift you up there, my dear. We all get our hearts broken. All those heartbreaks make you stronger. And you need those life experiences so that you know what you want and don't want out of your relationships, so that you know how you want to be treated. Yabba dabba do. Or a yabba dabba don't. All right, let's see what else here for love and relationships, divine soulmates, twin flames, life partners. Five of Pentacles. I said earlier, they don't like where they're at. They feel left out in the cold. This is poverty consciousness. Feelings of lack. This is also the return of a past life soulmate. Long lost love. And financial recovery. Everything will be back to normal around between May and July. Everything's going to be back to normal between May and July. Okay? What else? Eight of Wands, passionate back and forth communication. Sudden movement. Things are suddenly going to take off. You're going to suddenly hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a long time. Somebody who made you feel left out in the cold, isolated, shunned. They made you feel worthless and insecure. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate back and forth communication. Email, snail mail, text message, Pony Express, carrier pigeon. Smoke signals, Morse code. All of a sudden, after a long time, now they want to reach out because they miss you. They're not happy where they're at. Now that they've had time to step back and take a look at a situation and assess everything, they miss you. They're longing for you. What else? Tower, chaos, ending, divine intervention. Whatever was built on sands with rubber bands and popsicle sticks has come crashing down. It's violent energy. It's Mars energy. It's Aries, Scorpio. You're ignoring them and they don't like it. But somebody needed to be put in timeout because they were not treating you right. There might have been some sort of heated argument, heated exchange that somebody blocked, isolated somebody, put somebody in no contact here, no communication. All of a sudden, after a time of no communication, they're going to open up because they suddenly realize they have an epiphany. Somebody's gone through a spiritual awakening here. This is success in love and business as well. All of a sudden, they're going to wake up and realize who you are. Whatever was, like I said, whatever was built on faulty, loose ground is being blown apart here. On the bottom, you've got the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of narcissistic, angry energy here. They can't take it anymore. They can't take it anymore. This is somebody's asshole ex come running in, talking all crazy and shit. This is also someone who's nervous, but this person can also be very revolutionary with their ideas. What they have to say will blow your mind. They think outside of the box. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but this is quick in and out communication. Out of nowhere, you've not heard from this person in a long time. All of a sudden, you're going to hear from them. And what they have to say is going to blow your mind. Underneath that is the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and Judgment. Judgment Day is here. Somebody suddenly is being put on their proper path because wherever they were at was not built on solid ground. Something suddenly came to an end. Judgment Day is here. They're being going in a new direction. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness and abundance here with their true soulmate. Okay. Somebody was very impulsive. They rushed to judgment. They knew that this was their happiness. They threw it away. They were confused. Now they want to come back and resurrect this all of a sudden out of nowhere. They want a second chance. It says karma. They suddenly realize they got their karma. What goes around comes around. You have to use your own common sense and discernment. Good judgment is not everyone deserves a second chance. Okay? This is Jupiter energy, the planet of luck and expansion. Archangel Gabriel. Showing up late to the party. He's been gone so long, he doesn't even have updated equipment. He's got an old Victrola. He does not have 2 turntables and a microphone. And he better show up with toilet paper, wine, cake, and some beef. All of a sudden, Spirit is putting them on their proper path. And they're assessing a situation here. And they miss you. They long for you because you were their Ten of Cups. They're reminiscing on all of the good times you had together, sitting in the park, under the arches, with drinks in hand, looking like 2 little lovebirds here, not even paying attention to the pigeons that they came to feed. He's like, my darling, your eyes look like limpid green pools. Oh, stop! I wonder what you've got on underneath those skirts. Oh, stop! I'm commando, by the way. Twin flame energy here. Two of Wands. They're going in a new direction. Somebody's asshole ex showed up and pulled them in a different direction. Got them off of their true path because they lacked judgment and common sense. And it came ending suddenly. On the bottom, you've got the Two of Pentacles. This is my Beyonce single lady, strong, independent person. That's a mighty big peregrine falcon on her arm. It's freaking Big Bird on Sesame Street here. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? They never did tell us how to get to Sesame Street. Now they have to take out the map and take a look at the map here to figure out how to get to Sesame Street. This was my Amazon driver a few minutes ago, probably trying to figure out where to leave my package. I can't answer calls while I'm doing broadcasts, sorry. Sunny day, sleeping the time away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Big Bird and Maria, they're looking how to get to Sesame Street because they don't like where they're at now. They're lost. They were lost, and Spirit came in and gave them directions how to get to fucking Sesame Street. She don't need a map. She's guided by her intuition. She's self-made, self-actualized, held in high regard. She's the minor arcana version of the Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Do you guys love it when I do drunken tarot readings? It's like drunk history. I love that show, by the way, and I miss having cable. Yes, this is Oscar the Grouch, living in his trash can. And I'm up in here making paella up in this bitch and French baguettes. I'm fucking Maria, man. Mama Maria. I love that song, Maria. Yeah, they do not like where they're longing for you. Because you're the best person to be cooped up and quarantined with. Because you know how to make something out of nothing. All right, let's clarify these major arcana with our Housewives Tarot here. Why is the talisman here? Let's clarify this talisman. Love reading, please, Spirit. Someone went from having nothing to having it all. They built it all themselves. This person knows how to pick themselves up by their bootstraps. They're going to go from being single to being in a happy relationship here, but they're afraid. They're afraid right now. Underneath the Nine of Pentacles, by the way, is the Nine of Wands. They're watching you. They still hold a torch for you. They're watching her. And they're not giving up. They're persevering. They want to give it another go, but they're afraid. They're allowing fear to hold them back. But you are their wish. They're longing for you. Just wanted to show you that. They're still holding a torch. The fire still burns within them. And they're wanting to come back. They don't like where they're at. And Spirit is definitely protecting this connection. And you're destined to succeed here with your divine soulmate. And they want to resurrect this and come in from out of the cold. This is the return of a past life soulmate. Or a love that you thought was over. But you have to use your own common sense and good judgment. Not everyone deserves a second chance. And they're going to suddenly figure it out and have that eureka moment. Why is the talisman here? You are destined to succeed. I feel like I should start taking off articles of clothing about now. This music though. It's supposed to be flamenco. Sounds like bad 70s porn music or burlesque music. All right, why is the talisman here? You are destined to succeed. Page of Pentacles. Hey, it's Skippy with his offer. Coming in with an offer, something you can see, touch, and feel, a gift, an apology. They learned This looks like a pentacle here. Looks like the Ace of Pentacles. It's the first ace of the 10 of Pentacles, and they're coming in with it. A solid offer or an apology. They come bearing gifts. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Your ass better put those dishes away, kiddo. If I'm doing the cooking, you better be busting some suds in the kitchen and washing up these dishes. Fair is fair. All right. Why is the shield here? You are safe from harm. Two of Pentacles. Balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. Somebody who's multitasking. They're trying to weigh out the pros and cons of, should I stay or should I go? Keeping themselves busy because they're fearful and trying to ignore a situation. Well, when you ignore a situation for far too long, Spirit steps in. They've waited long enough. It's time now for a decision to be made here. Because they're not happy where they're at. And they're trying to keep their head above water. This is going through the ups and downs of life. It's minor arcana. They're just trying to keep it together here, going through the ups and downs of life. They know how to handle life's ups and downs. They're protected by Spirit. Why is the Tower here? The Moon. Someone's having an emotional breakdown, literally. Cancer energy, emotional. This is an emotional breakdown. They are not in a good place right now. Someone's losing their shit. They're crying. If they had a wall up, just got a jar of Pond's cold cream. You looking good putting on that rock retinol cream. This shit's the bomb, by the way. The rock face and décolleté retinol cream. Night and day cream is the best, by the way. Somebody's sleeping. That's a happy moon. They're happy and peaceful. Getting some sleep. Somebody literally is having an emotional breakdown. If they had a wall up and they were guarded, you tore their defenses down. You blew their mind. They have never ever met anyone like you before. Hello there. Hello, High Priestess. Hello. Cancer energy, Aries, Scorpio here. Why is the Moon here? We've got to the Moon and back. There's a lot of Cancerian energy. Intuition. Using your intuition. Somebody's intuition is suddenly being blown wide open. Their psychic abilities that have been latent, that they've been pushing down, are coming out now. They're letting they know that they need to let their intuition guide. This is like a spiritual awakening. Why is the Moon here at the Tower? Queen of Swords. This is someone who is a revolutionary. They're very, very, she's been through a lot of stuff. Life has been her greatest teacher. She may seem very cold and aloof and bitter, but deep down she has a lot of feelings. She can also represent someone's nasty ex. There was some sort of an argument here with their ex. It could have been their karmic soulmate. Somebody's dealing with someone who is not emotionally stable. On the other hand, you've got a Cancer, Aries, Scorpio here, possibly Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, who she's cutting somebody off here. Look at this. That just cracks me up. Coming in here with flowers, and she's like, the lawn boy accidentally trimmed her rose bushes, cut down her rose bushes with his lawnmower. She's gonna chop off somebody's head here. She wants somebody to come in with the truth and not all of this romantic, flowery crap. She does not have time for it, or he. It could be a guy too. Queens represent emotions. Someone was emotionally cold. They say the moon is cold energy, but it's actually feminine energy. Somebody might have been dealing with a karmic ex who is very cold, detached. There's no soul. They're soulless. There's no feeling. They're cold, and they're just not emotionally stable. They are literally batshit crazy. Somebody was dealing with someone who's batshit crazy, and now they realize it. Professional counseling might need to be sought out here for this person. Psychic medium tarot reader is not going to help this person. They need professional counseling. Bats are cute. Especially the ones in Australia. They're adorable. They're like big old furry puppies with wings. I love bats. Bats are actually good for the environment, but they're not good to eat. Don't eat bats. But they're good for the environment. Why is judgment here? Archangel Gabriel, honking the horn outside. It's time to get in the damn car. It's time to get in the car. Yeah, Page of Swords. They're watching you, spying. People are being judged right now. You're being judged by people who don't even have their own shit together. We're all being judged by people who don't have their own shit together. They're watching you, trying to make a decision. A final decision is being made that goes in your favor. Karma. This is immature communication here. You've got the Page, the Knight, and now the Queen, and she is not going to tolerate any nonsense. Any immature bullshit, no trolls. Somebody got upset over nothing. They got themselves all upset over nothing. Very petty shit. And they're releasing it. Let's start clarifying the pips here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Three of Wands. Waiting. Waiting, 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 waiting and waiting and waiting. Don't wait for people. Don't wait around for people. Keep living your life. Keep pushing forward. Don't give away your power by waiting for someone. But your ships are coming in here. Your ships are coming in. Your Roomba is on its way. Your Roomba is on its way. It's just taken a long time to get here. It's a matter of divine timing. Wow, that's crazy, Leon. (1920) is the Spanish flu. Did you guys see my Instagram post? If you're not following me on Instagram, it's @Tarot by Annette. But I posted a letter from F. Scott Fitzgerald to his, I don't know if it's his sister Rosemary or a friend, but he was quarantined in the south of France with Ernest Hemingway. and they ran into each other, and it's a letter. And his wife Zelda was literally mentally ill and batshit crazy. F. Scott Fitzgerald himself suffered from manic depression, and I think he committed suicide or died from alcoholism. And that was 1920. So literally 100 years later, we have another pandemic. Yep, he stocked up on alcohol. As did I. I've got plenty of wine here. But you're manifesting. Your ships are coming in. It's just taken such a long time, but divine timing is at hand, and they were letting fear hold them back. They had lack mentality. And they were playing with a karmic X here. They long to be with you. They are watching you. They are, they want to communicate. They want to reach out, but they're afraid to. And they don't like where they're at. They don't like where they're at. They feel very lonely. They miss you. I don't take personal questions in the public chat, High Priestess. But you know what? I'm feeling generous today. You know what, High Priestess, go ahead, ask your question. You know what, I'll grab another deck, I'll pull you 3 cards. I just feel like it. She needs, I don't know why I feel like you need it today. Are you meant to be a classical singer? Well, you're destined to succeed. But you need to take everything you've learned and share it with the world. Don't be afraid. You're allowing fear to hold you back from your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. Let me see. Let me pull out 3 more cards out of this deck. And I'm only going to do this for you. Are you a Pisces, High Priestess? I feel like you're a Pisces. Pisces are very creative and artistic. Been having a lot of nightmares? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, you've been very slow, very meticulous. Okay, yeah, I figured you're a Pisces. Yeah, you've been very slow. You're overly cautious, High Priestess. Yeah, you need to clear out that old energy. Okay, there's some childhood wounding that you need to heal, and you need to do it through professional counseling. Okay, you have something wonderful to offer the world, but don't allow fear to hold you back. You are destined for success here. In love and your career, you will get there. It's just taking a long time because you're holding yourself back. And you are 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of repeating energy here for you. So stick around and pay attention to this collective reading because I think this is going to resonate for you. Get out of your own way and get professional counseling. I feel like your parents, you seek approval from your mom and dad. Your mother was very controlling, and your father was never around, and there's some wounding there. I don't want to put out in public what I'm picking up, but it's some type of abuse that you need to heal. You were always seeking approval from your parents, and they pretty much ignored you. So follow your dreams. Use your own divine gifts to make a career out of it. You will be successful. Things are going to take off for you once you get out of your own way, but you do need professional counseling to heal these old childhood wounds. I hope this makes sense. Okay? Yeah, it's like you're always seeking out validation and attention because, yeah, my mom and dad were like that. My mom was like that with my brother. So I get it, but yeah, you need to heal that, release it, let it go, and then move on, because you're allowing this old wounding to get in the way of your success. Okay? You're still learning, you're young yet. Okay? Don't be afraid you need to find the right therapist. There are some nefarious, nasty people out there. Find someone who's board certified and a female who specializes in childhood trauma and PTSD. That's what you need. Okay. All right, continuing on. No, you don't need pills. You do not need pills. Pills should be a last resort. Unless you are medically diagnosed with bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, I think talk therapy will be good for you. I believe in medication as a very last resort, or for something that is due to a chemical imbalance in the brain, or there's something wrong with your serotonin uptake receptors. All right, let's keep clarifying here. You're welcome, dear. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, yep, keep taking your medication, but they might need to find the right mix for you. Whatever you're taking might not be right, and it needs to be constantly monitored and adjusted. But also being with the right doctor who understands your situation. But you may have some type of a chemical imbalance here, and it's about finding the right mixture that works for you. Okay. All right, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Ace of Swords. Sudden truth, clarity, communication, victory, honesty, and integrity. There's a lot of swords here. Communication, thoughts. They're all up in their head. Communication has been blocked. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to say to you. But they know that they need to act with honesty and integrity. There's a lot of cake cutting. This could lead to marriage. I see a cake cutting ceremony at a wedding here. You don't want breadcrumbs. You don't want breadcrumbs. You want the whole fucking cake. You want the whole cake. Somebody is coming to some sort of realization and truth here, an epiphany, and cutting off anything that no longer serves them. Some secret is about to be revealed here. Why is Eight of Wands here? I love cake and ice cream. Oh my God. Chocolate cake with vanilla bean ice cream. Yummy, with hot fudge sauce, whipped cream, and a cherry. Shit, let's just make a brownie sundae. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Justice. Ooh, she's got the wooden spoon out. Look at that naughty kid. Karmic justice being served. Spirit is giving them an ass kicking. They're getting a spiritual ass kicking. This is karma. Get what you deserve here. And that's why these kids out here nowadays, because can't spank your kids anymore. All of a sudden, karmic justice is stepping in. You've been patient long enough. Somebody likes spankings. There's passionate communication, justice, fairness, and equality. Libra energy. I actually made a French apple pie last night. You want to see it? I got to show you this pie. I ate a lot of it last night. I made a French apple pie from scratch last night for me and Scully for dessert. And I ate that before I went to bed last night with ice cream. I ate a quarter of this pie. Yummy. All right. Where was I? True story. I was up until 1 o'clock this morning making bread dough and pie. All right. Why is justice here with the Eight of Wands? Four of Pentacles, stability, not letting go. Somebody is out for justice. They want fairness, balance, and equality, and they're not going to stop until they get justice. Somebody was out for revenge here. It could have been someone's karmic. They want revenge. They were treated unfairly, and they're out for revenge. Somebody wants to spank you. 30 lashes with a wet noodle. Not letting go, holding on. Hang on tight because things are about to take off here suddenly. You better buckle up, Buttercup, because karma is going to kick somebody's ass here. They want to spank you. Somebody might be into spanking. I don't know. She looks like she's enjoying this. Somebody might be a bit of a dominatrix here. Somebody's like, yeah, I'll let you spank me. I need a spank and I'm naughty. I'm nicely naughty. I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. Teaching him how to cook in front of the TV? No. Discipline. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is this Knight of Swords here? Queen of Pentacles. Somebody suddenly sees your worth. It's Queen Midas. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's solid, stable, practical. She's the minor arcana version of the Empress. Yeah, she knows how to make that money. She's Queen Midas. Everybody's begging for her coin. And she's not going to invest her last coin, she's got one last stuff to give, and she's not going to give it to just anyone who comes rushing in here. She's not impulsive with her resources. She's very careful with her resources. Hey, Roxy. Somebody who was impulsive before is now solid. All of a sudden, now they want to come in because they see your worth. Now they want to come rushing back in from out of the cold. Why is it Two of Wands here? Why is this Two of Wands here? Eight of Wands again. This is 10 Wands. They're dropping this burden and getting on a new path. Sudden back and forth communication. They have to make a decision here. And things are going to take off quickly. They have no time to waste here. She's riding her fucking broom here. They're heading towards Samantha. Darren is headed towards Samantha. Durwood. It's Samantha's mother-in-law came in between these two. It's bewitched. Going in a new direction here. You better hang on to that broom because things are about to take off quickly. Once their mind is made up, things are going to take off quickly. Eudora got in the way of Darren and Samantha here. You've got the Eight of Wands here twice. Both of you want to move things forward quickly. There's no time to be wasting here. There is no time to be wasting here. Somebody's been back and forth, stalling, not making a decision, allowing themselves to be distracted, allowing fear to hold them back, and now they miss you. Now they're like, they don't like where they're at right now. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity, equal give and take. Somebody's had their hands in the cookie jar here, but both of you know that you guys belong together. You make each other happy. You want an equal give and take partnership with a divine soulmate. Both of you want the same thing. Somebody needs to get their freaking hands out of the damn cookie jar here. Somebody was giving, it's been like, something happened around Halloween, either last year or the year before. Oh my God, I got chills. That's when I found out I was a twin flame and my person was my divine partner, was after I got done doing some Halloween seances at my friend's haunted cigar bar. And we were sitting together under an arch that separated the front of the bar from the back area. And we would always sit like this on our bar stools, acting like grown-ass kids. This is reciprocity, equal give and take. It was unfair before, unbalanced. Somebody was giving more of the, somebody was doing the taking and somebody was doing more of the giving, and it was off balance, and now it needs to be balanced here. They don't want to let go of you. It was unfair. They were being stingy and unfair. They were giving and receiving with someone else rather than their true divine partner, a third party, a karmic third party. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the bottom of the main deck? Queen of Cups, our Cancer. She's got her brandy old fashioned there. She's the Queen of Love, Cancer energy. Somebody may have Cancer and Earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She offers reciprocal love. She's intuitive. This falcon represents her intuition, spirit guides, guardian angels. Somebody earns their living using their intuition. They're single, independent, strong, not codependent. They know their worth. Got a lot of love to give, but they're not going to give it to just anyone. They're okay being single. They'll wait for the right person to show up. On the bottom of the clarifying deck, 9 of Swords. Stress, worry, fear. This has been keeping them up day and night. Worry. They want to come in and make an offer. They know where they belong. They're destined to succeed. This is a destined, meant to be relationship, and someone has allowed something stupid and petty to come in between this connection. Now they're getting a wake-up call, and they want to come in and resurrect a situation, but they don't know how, but they're watching you, okay? They want to come in and give you a gift or something real, and once they take the initiative to make contact, it's going to take off quickly. So buckle up, Buttercup. Things are going to suddenly take off all of a sudden here. On the, yep, 9 of Swords. And why is the 9 of Swords here? The Empress. Somebody may be worried about their mother. Somebody might be worried about a pregnancy. Somebody might be on bed rest and worried about this pregnancy during this pandemic. Is scary right now. Wondering if you're going to be able to deliver at the hospital or not. Somebody might have to deliver at home, but somebody may need a C-section here. It's time. Divine timing is at hand. She's waited long enough. She's tired. Somebody's worried about this, but someone's open to hearing from someone. She's receptive. She's not going to get up and chase. Okay. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. This woman's a wise, intuitive counselor. She's an Empress. Somebody's dealing with an Empress here. And it freaks them out. It stresses them out. You're a whole lot of woman. You're more powerful than you know. You're a whole lot of woman, and you're real. And why is the Empress here with the 9 of Swords off the bottom of the clarifying deck? She's a Hierophant. She's a spiritual teacher. Someone's learned all of her karmic lessons. This is a grown-ass woman. She's all queens wrapped into one. She's beautiful, attractive, and spiritual, but down to earth. She's a spiritual teacher. She's streetwise, beautiful, solid, grounded. She's got her shit together. She's a divine feminine in a twin flame connection. This is a blessed union of souls. She has her faith carries her through. The majors outweigh the trump cards. You're not worrying. You're not worrying about a thing. You are sitting back, looking good. You've got faith, strength. You've learned all of your lessons. Been to this rodeo, got the t-shirt and the souvenir bottle opener. Strong Taurus energy. Strong Taurus energy. Libra, Cancer. Why is the Hierophant here with the Empress and the 9 of Swords? It's our buddy alcoholic. You got a divine couple here. Where's their Queen of Cups? He offers healing love. He sees who she is, and he has been holding back his feelings. He had to learn some karmic lessons. He's in the waiting room drinking while she's in the delivery room. He's in the waiting room, waiting for her to pop this baby out. He's a nervous dad. Somebody's nervous and fearful that they might have gotten someone pregnant here. Somebody may be aborting, having an abortion, or have had an abortion, which, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Queen of Cups is here. This is a divine couple, blessed union of souls, and she knows. She's not worried about it. He was worried about it, though. Now he wants to come in and offer healing love. She offers reciprocal love. Both of you are down to earth, practical, streetwise, old school, traditional, bringing it from the 5D into the 3D here. This is 3D. Real love. Both of you love each other. He's got his Schlitz. She's got her mixed drink here. She's got a brandy old fashioned. Interesting. Let's grab a couple of Norman's messages on this. Thank you for all of your donations, by the way. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, I do have openings available this week. The link to my website is in the description box down below. You know drinky? I handle my alcohol very well. I like wine, beer, mixed drinks, everything in moderation. There's people that are actually allergic to alcohol that they can't have it because they get really crazy. Thank you, Casey. All right, let's grab a couple of Norman's messages on this. I will post the recipe for the paella later on, okay? All right, here we go. Your first Lenormand's message is ship. I said your ships are coming in. It's just taken a long, long time. Okay, this is like an overseas delivery. It's like ridiculous. 3 energy. Where's my 3 of Wands? I said your ships are coming in. Can't make this shit up, people. 10 of Swords energy. The worst is over. And it says a ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfold for years upon end. They're coming in towards you. Your wishes are coming true. You manifested this. I also see overseas travel for the 2 of you when you reunite. And I talked about that earlier. I'm like, when this shit's over, it's like, I want to go to Spain or France, anywhere. Okay. What else? But it's taken a long time for your wishes to come in. What is meant for you? Ring. Commitment is coming in. They've taken a long time. They've probably been afraid of commitment. Ring to the right, your love is alive. It will ever be bright and continue to thrive. Ring to the left and troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. This is going to lead to commitment in the long run. They want to drop anchor. They're tired of wandering around. They know what they want. They're willing now to give this a chance. There may be a proposal coming in here at some point. What else? Clover, this is luck. Okay. It's Six of Pentacles energy, reciprocity, equal give and take. It's number 2, balance. This other one is number 25, which is 7 energy, divinely guided. Flowers surrounded in clover leaf mean happiness surmounted over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await. You have the potential to make life great. Luck is on your side here. You're destined to succeed. This is going to be a successful partnership, relationship with a divine soulmate in the springtime, summer, whenever the clover blossoms. Green here, something happened around St. Patrick's Day, which is about when all the bars closed, the night before St. Patrick's Day. You've got books, some secrets coming out here. They're going to open up. They're going to open up with their feelings and express devotion. We just whipped out a recipe out of the cookbook, which turned out to be amazing. This is 10 of Pentacles energy. Something is destined for long term. It's taken a very long time for this person to come back around to you. The unopened book weaves stories concealed. When the pages are read, the truth is revealed. The book guards tales of inner emotion. Blessed are the words of deep devotion. They've loved you. They've always loved you, and they kept it hidden. And now it's going to come out, and they want to commit. They may have been messing with a karmic soulmate who lived at a distance, who was already committed or married. That person, their karmic may have had Irish descent. They may have taken a secret journey with this person. And some truth was revealed, and this person was either already committed or married or refused someone's proposal because they're mentally ill. They're messing with the karmic, and this is a lesson that someone needed to learn here. Now they don't like where they're at. Now they want to make things right with you. They're suffering the consequences of their karma and their poor choices. They're still watching you. They're allowing fear to hold them back. They're afraid of commitment. So for them, the safer option was to mess with someone who is already off limits, at a distance, because they have intimacy and commitment issues here. But they love you to the moon and back. You're everything they could ever want. They thought it was too good to be true when they met you, and they're trying to figure out a way to reach out and open up. And you've, in the meantime, gone on living your life, open to other people, dating other people, and just enjoying your life and not worrying about it, because you know what is meant for you will never ever pass you by, and that if this is a divine connection, it is protected by spirit and nothing can tamper with it or interfere with it. Does that make sense for some of you? It's a lot of messages that came out all of a sudden. Yep, if you get asked out, you are going out on a date. And this is something that could lead to something long-term and successful. They're going to start out slow. Just be open to receiving. Remember, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine yin-yang energy within us. And it needs to be balanced first before our divine soulmates can show up. The Empress was already balanced, and she's waiting for her king, her emperor, to end his karmic cycles and get his shit together and go through his spiritual awakening. In the meantime, you just learned how to love yourselves, use good judgment, common sense, and discernment. And it has to be equal give and take. Got 6. Playfulness. She's holding a fish. She's the catch. He sees her as the catch. You might be dealing with a Pisces here. 6 is Gemini energy, twin flame, the lovers, divine soulmates, healing love. She's vulnerable. She's naked, holding her little fishy friend there. Playful, seductive. She wants to play. Somebody wants to come in to the rescue here. 23, 5 energy, change. All of a sudden now, they want to come in and play. They miss you. They miss you. They don't like where they're at. They want to come in from out of the cold. But they were allowing fear to hold them back. They're longing to be with you. They miss you because you're so playful and fun, but also down to earth, practical. You're like the real deal. All of that in a bag of chips. Everything they could ever want in a partner is you. Now they want to come in. But they were running. They were afraid. They're being a coward. This is coward. They're being a cowardly coward here. 18, 9 energy. Wounded warrior energy, guarded, afraid. They still hold a torch, but they're afraid. And they're gonna overcome their fear. And they're gonna literally leap into your arms. You know how salmon, like, they jump upstream? You see them leaping out of the water? Your fish is going to leap into your arms. They're ready to take that leap now into your arms. You saved them. You're here to save their soul and to save them, but only they could save themselves from themselves. They were running. They ran from something that wasn't that scary into a bad situation. They ran back into the arms of their ex, of their toxic ex, because it was safe. And now that they're separated, they realize it wasn't going anywhere. It was fake. Now they're running. I'm hearing that Bryan Adams song, Run to You. Oh, but her love is cold. Wouldn't hurt her if she didn't know. He's like, he keeps running from a cold lover into the arms of his true love. You've got a heart of gold. You never let him down. He's going to run to you. He was playing with a cold fish, somebody who was cold-hearted, crazy, impulsive, nasty. All they wanted to do was fucking argue. They wanted revenge. And it just made them run. Here's number 1. And I have to look this one up here, but I think it's either compassion or vulnerability. It's number 1. It's denial. They were in denial of their true feelings. They were running from their feelings. The world can be a mean, scary place. Sometimes you need to shut out all of the ugliness and only give your attention to pleasant, pretty things. But you've taken it too far. Don't cover your ears and deny reality. When you're in denial about your problems and hope they'll go away on their own, you may put yourself in danger. Even a small difficulty can easily become a real mess if you refuse to deal with it. Things are not nearly as bad as you feared. Don't exaggerate. They blew something out of proportion because they allowed fear to get in the way of this divine connection, and they were in denial of their true feelings that they have with their twin flame, their soulmate. Then they went and ran into the arms of a karmic soulmate who they were more comfortable with, who is at a distance, and they didn't want to believe that this person was out for revenge to hurt them because they ended it before with this person, and they were in denial. The dark side of this card is pain and fear are helpful tools that alert you to when something is wrong. Don't ignore them. They ignored the red flags with their karmic soulmate. And you tried to warn them because you're a psychic medium, intuitive. And they were like this, la 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 la, drowning their sorrows in booze, alcohol, in denial, denying their true feelings. And now that this pandemic crisis has put us all in a place of wake-up call, now they got their wake-up call. Now they realize who you are. You blew their mind because everything you told them that would happen happened. You called them out on their shit. And they see that you're the empress. You're their empress. If I had a microphone, I'd like boom, drop the mic. You read them like an open book. You freaking read them. You read them like an open book and you called it. And they're freaking out because everything you said would happen came to pass and came to fruition. And they're scared. They're afraid of you and they're afraid of your divine gift. Now they want to come back in and settle karma and balance things up, make things right with you. But they're afraid and they don't know how to. But you're going to hear from them all of a sudden, out of the blue. You thought this was over. You thought it could never, ever come to fruition, but your ships are coming in. You both manifested this. You're meant to be. This is a meant to be connection. So don't doubt it. What is meant for you will never, ever pass you by. Let's get some love messages here. I cook, I read. I told you guys I'm freaking Martha Stewart, Mrs. Butterworth, Betty Crocker, Jenna Jameson, Judge Judy, Rapunzel, Snow White, Martha Stewart, all wrapped into one. And Samantha from Bewitched, and Morticia from the Addams Family. I'm like, my ideal partner, it's going to be like Samantha and Darren and Morticia and Gomez. I'm every woman. Uncle Fester. Well, I'm like Cousin It. I love Cousin It. All right, let's get some love messages on this. I love your email notification. Lust, pure sexual chemistry between you. Unleash the energy. Don't hold back. They are longing for you. They miss you. But they were playing with a karmic situation that was built on sex. It was built on lust and infatuation. It wasn't built on a strong spiritual, true love connection. They want you so bad right now. They want your ass so bad. And they know it. They can't hold it back anymore. Like I said, these wands of passion are going to take off quickly here. Hang on to your broomsticks. Here they come, running in all of a sudden. What else? Destiny point. Which path will you take? Follow your soul dreams or stay in the comfort zone? They can't hold back anymore. They're at the crossroads. They're going to get, you got them out of their comfort zone. Celebration. Soon you will be celebrating wonderful news with your love. Cha-chink. I'll drink to that. Better shower, shave. Shave your monkey. Who's a naughty little monkey? Who's a naughty little monkey? Where's my justice card? They're at home spanking the monkey. They're watching you. They're looking at your pictures and they're spanking the monkey. They can't take it anymore. They need you. They need you. They can't. They're tired of being alone. If they were involved in a fake long distance relationship, it's like, yeah, what's it like going to bed by yourself every night? What's it like sleeping next to your pillow? Having to spank the monkey because they're out in the cold. Feelings of lack. You turn them on. You're the only one that does it for them. I'm not saying anything about those cards. You already know. You turn them on mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually because you're the Empress. Reunion, second chances, getting back together is now possible. Keep an open heart. Reunion's coming. They can't hold back. They can't take it much longer. They have to have you. Sweetness, patience is now required. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let the universe take care of the details. Relax, chill. Let it come. It's coming to you. It's coming in. Your ships are coming in because you're like chill about it. You're not going to get up and chase after it because you know it's coming in for you. Spirit message, I will always love you. Spirit message from a loved one. Or closure from past love. They needed to end things with a karmic soulmate and heal from broken hearts. They needed to get closure so that they can move on to their right partner. Justice being done. On the bottom, you've got closeness, you and me. The bond between you creates a special understanding. You get each other. You speak the same language. There's a strong spiritual connection here. Absolutely beautiful. I need to pull one more. I want one more, and then we'll be done. Closed gate. Fate has closed the gate. No more to return. They had to get closure and end it with the karmic soulmate because they knew it wasn't going anywhere. And they're on a new path, something that pulls them out of their comfort zone that is better for them, where there's a strong spiritual, physical, emotional bond between the two of you. It's everything. And you already know this person. You're going to reunite with them, your divine soulmate. All right, you guys. That's what I have for you today. Okay. I will be back Wednesday morning for the Hump Day Love Shack reading. I still have to get the air sign love readings done, and then I'll start working on the April Patreon stuff. If you're interested in further life coaching and exclusive full-length love readings, please join Patreon. You have to be a member, and I make content only for that platform. So definitely check it out. Welcome to all of my new subscribers here on the channel and Patreon. Thank you for joining me today. I will post the paella recipe later on in the comments section. Right now, I need to clean everything up and set the table because Scully is going to be coming over for dinner. And yeah, I can't wait to taste this paella. So, love and light to you all. Peace be with you. Hang in there. Wash your hands, wipe your butts. And, oh, Scully's here. Perfect timing. I'm going to go. Bye. Love you guys.